Hello, my terrific Taurus. This is Brandy with Face of Three Tarot, and thank you guys so much for being here with me. I want to give a huge shout out to each and every one of you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Our channel is starting to be seen. The videos are getting out there. People are enjoying the messages. So thank you guys so much. We are so excited and ecstatic. Okay, if you are just first time in, welcome to the crazy. Welcome to the family. If you are returning, you guys are phenomenal. I hope this finds you guys doing all well. And we're starting off with pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, Taurus, we're going to dive all into this. This is a singles read, or at least in theory. We will find out what the cards have to say. And I'm hearing use the other deck. So we will. All right. Tell me what Taurus needs to hear, please. Past, present, future. You will hear me say he, she, they, them, king, queen. It is a masculine or feminine energy I am picking up on, not necessarily a gender involved in a situation. We're starting off with the Hanged Man and Ace of Swords in past energies. If this resonates, hooray! If it doesn't, or you just want more clarity, you possibly want to check some of your other placements, such as your moon, your rising, your Venus, your north node. Cross watchers are always welcome, and energies can be reversed. We also have the Knight of Wands in past energy, and then Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles in present energy. Oh, thank you. Cards are flying. Lots of energy behind this reading, Taurus. What have you guys been up to? I am so ready for fall. This summer is just dragging on for us. It's like, temperature-wise, we're just not ever going to cool down until the first freeze, I guess. I'm not accomplishing my outside chores, and that does not make me happy. Future energy for Taurus, please. It's like all of that outside stuff needs to be done. We've got the Emperor, and we have the Hierophant. Future energy, please. Thank you. And Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. That's unusual. I don't know. I'm not certain I've ever seen a Knight in Cups in reverse. If I have, it's very, very rare. Extremely rare. All right. Let's start talking about this energy. Hanged Man. This is lack of direction, looking at things from a different perspective. Just trying to kind of sort some things out. Just kind of at a pause for now. Going, okay, let me sort some stuff. Ace of Swords is a new beginning. It speaks of focus, integrity, truth coming in, but that is a double-edged sword because it's not going to tell you what you want to hear. It's going to tell you the truth. Okay? This Ace of Swords is also, can be new ideas, being able to concentrate better, or having new visions. Knight of Wands. This is an in and out energy, okay? Very fast-moving Knight of Wands. It's like, oh, Taurus, you are so exciting. I find you so alluring and so attractive, and I'm coming towards you, and I'm coming in fast and hot and heavy. And, oh, I see a shiny and going off in a separate direction, and you don't see them for 2 weeks, right? Knight of Wands, though, is very passionate, very adventurous, and lots of excitement and fresh ideas, right? Can be fearless and extroverted, and it's just all of this exuberance. That's the term I was hunting in my mind. Okay, we've got this Four of Cups. All right, so this Four of Cups speaks of usually it's like an offer you may not want to receive, right? Usually the person is staring at these three cups that are no longer in reach. That there's like a mourning or disappointment, being disconnected and melancholy and all of that. This is more contemplative energy because she's not looking at these three cups anymore. It's like, okay, I've dealt with it. I had all of this investment of time and energy, emotion, pentacles, whatever. And I realized that it's, I've mourned that loss. Now I'm contemplating what direction I want to go. I'm not sure you see this offer coming in. And if you do, again, you may not want to receive it. You may not want it anyway. But at this point, I'm not certain you're even seeing it. This Page of Pentacles. Pages, and this is just center of your read. Pages for me are usually an immature energy. You can be dealing with someone younger than you, but it's also messages like text, um, social media platforms, phone calls. It's the minor communications, right? It's not the major, discussions and investments and all of that. This Page of Pentacles deals with it's like she's looking at the pinnacle in her palm of her hand and going, where do I want my world to be? If this is your energy, Taurus, okay? If this is the person you're dealing with or soon to be dealing with, this may be them going, I want to offer Taurus the world. I want to, all of their dreams, all of their ambitions. I want to help make that real, right? It is very goal oriented, being a student as well, learning, loyal and faithful and dependable. This is, it's a pinnacle energy behind this, even if it is a more minor offer. It's usually very heartfelt and the intent behind it is very stable. Ace of Cups. Okay, we've got two aces. These are new beginnings, right? Fresh. It's like, the new love, new feelings, stirring up all of that stuff and awakening it from the slumber it's been in. This can also speak of self-love, self-care, making sure that you're filling this cup with all of the bliss, the abundance, the self-confidence, self-assuredness, so that you have the great stuff in your love cup when you're ready to give it away, right? But this can also be intuition, going into the spirituality side, very creative energy. She's actually kind of basking and sitting around in this water overflowing out of this beautiful cup. Can be a self-care card, like a healing energy as well, as far as making sure you're offering up the right stuff and that in your love cup. The Emperor. Alrighty. He's sitting on top of the world, right? King of all the kings. This is a very bossing up energy. It's also, he's very structured and can be very controlling, disciplined, very focused. When he has his eyes on something, he goes after it. He knows how to go about getting it. Of course, he's a leader. He does not express emotions very well. He can come off as detached. He's got a lot of integrity, a lot of morality. He takes his responsibilities seriously. He's the king of all the kings, sitting there on his throne going, all right, where's my empress? There we go, the Hierophant. Most love readings, the Hierophant is a commitment card, right? But it does speak of religious leaders with a student up above it. It can be speaking of a teacher. This Hierophant is, it's a conformity, going with the crowd energy as well. Very much dealing with spirituality and religion, though. I'm feeling that a lot with this for whatever reason. I don't. Like your religious factors. I know there's a card in here that deals with, religious factors maybe affecting your love life. This may be you diving into your spirituality, though. And that is a journey that every person should be allowed to take and decide their own path on, in my opinion. Okay, then we've got this Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, let me think about this Knight of Cups in reverse, because usually for me, a Knight of Cups is kind of an insecure energy bringing in that love cup, right? This may be somebody that is very secure in this love offer and saying, you know what? This is what I'm offering you. You've got my attention. You've got my heart. I want to make progress with this, right? Now, let's say that that's not, just to be on the safe side before we clarify. Let's say that we're dealing with the other one, which is disappointment, moodiness, tantrums, avoiding conflicts, being vain, probably some fights or turmoil of some sort. It's a very We'll find out more during the expansion. Which deck, please? Which deck? This one? Okay. Thank you. All right. I'm going to kind of grab, let's see, I'm not going to worry too much about this Hanged Man at the moment. You know, it's kind of finding your direction. And tell me about this Ace of Swords, please. Ace of Swords, this new beginning. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. All right, Taurus, this can be your kind of energy. You know, she's very stable, very reliable again. She's doing prosper, you know, she's very prosperous. She can share those pentacles with whoever she chooses to. Gentle, a homebody, very caring, generous, can be nurturing, sensible. Did I say practical? You know, she's very earth energy. She's not afraid of hard work, right? Tell me more, please. Ace of Wands. This is a person that's probably coming towards you. It's going to be fiery, hot, passionate. This can speak of a passion project with this Ace of Wands that this Queen of Pentacles may decide to invest into. It'll be like an inspiration, new passion, energy. It's something that catches your attention, and you're like, I love how they do that. I would like to invest in that and show some support towards that because I think it's going to do really well. Tell me about this Knight of Wands, please. Wheel of Fortune. This cycles destiny. Usually it's good fortune. It speaks of, you know, don't let this wheel quit turning. Learn your lessons so that you can progress and move forward. You don't want it to stalemate or go backwards. It's a destiny card with this Knight of Wands, and it puts you in a protective mode. And I don't think you're gonna react. I mean, it's like, okay, yeah, you're attracted to me. I get it, dude. Yeah, that's not gonna fly far. I'm a queen. I'm an empress. Whatever mode you're in at the moment, Taurus. Emperor, if you're an emperor, you know, like I said, gender is not necessarily the energy of the cards. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us. So it's defensive. It's like, I don't want to do this. Seven of Wands. Standing up for yourself, defending yourself. Oh, it's like, yeah, that's not going to, okay, I got it. Yeah. This is not going to fly far because if all you're wanting is physical, I'm not interested. Gotcha. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, though, is bringing in, sorry, I'm having to adjust my headset, a change. It's a decisive moment, an unexpected event that's going to be attached to this knight for whatever reason. It may be something to do with how you handled this situation. If you handle it in a compassionate manner, or if you are like, you know what, carry your ass because I'm not dealing with this, right? Versus, you know, thank you for the offer. I'm grateful for it, but I'm not interested. Thank you, but no thank you. We see the difference there. And gracefully bowing out. There we go. That's the. Oh, tell me about this Four of Cups, please. But something about this is going to be very important to you at some point later. King of Swords. Tell me more, please. Judgment. Everything's going to come out into the clear. It's going to be open, honest, clear communication. This is very detached with this King of Swords. The Judgment could speak of someone coming back from the past. Everything's going to be bare. All the truths are going to come out. Self-evaluation can be inner reflection as well. Purpose or renewals. King of Swords with authority, discipline, integrity, morality. and an offer you may not want to accept. It's like you're sitting there in this contemplative mode. Okay, remember I had said you weren't really in that grieving mode anymore, because that's in this deck, that's the energy I get off of it by how it's drawn up. Okay, this is like, okay, I'm going to be completely clear and honest with myself and everyone else involved that this is what I'm after. This is what I want, and otherwise, I'm not interested. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. The Lovers. And this page is coming towards you, or this is what you're seeking. This is what you want your world to look like. This is a union, a coming together energy. Tell me more, please. The Hermit is going in introspection. Once again, going inside. Death in reverse. You have not let go of something. This is refusing to allow a rebirth. It's refusing to accept and move forward, letting it go, casting it away. But you want this. You know what you want. And you need to go within and figure out why you can't let this other situation go. Tell me about the Ace of Cups, please, because this is a new beginning. Are you holding out for a certain person? Not having enough information to make a decision with the Two of Swords? It's a choice card, of course. Three of Swords. We move from the 2 to the 3. The 3 is usually a combination of efforts. It takes more than one person usually to break someone's, to be heartbroken, grieving, crying, sadness. This 3 of Swords is, the heartbreak, separation, the grieving, tears, trauma. This Ace of Cups is having you dive within and sort this mess out within yourself. And I think this Knight of Cups, this offer, whoever this person is, they may not be in your future energies. It may be a passing by thing of a stranger that just happens to make a comment, and it sends you into this healing cycle of why am I not letting this go? Okay. Now that is the strongest energy I'm feeling. The next one is that this is a different person coming in, and they're going to be truthful and honest with you with this King of Swords and this Judgment. More than likely, this is someone from your past coming back in, and they're bringing in an offer, and you're contemplating it, right? Because they're going to want to offer you the world. They're wanting this joining together with you, and it's going to send you into your head because you're like, I thought I'd let this go. It had all this heartbreak attached to it before, so that's this healing that's going to need to take place. You may be breaking their heart this time. You may have broke their heart the first time. I'm not sure. Everyone's story is their own. Everyone's journey is their own. But for right now, you do not have enough information to make this decision. All right, tell me about this Emperor in the future, please. Emperor. Thank you. I'm going to try this one first. Oh, yes. The Nine of Cups. There we go. Wish fulfillment. Contentment, success, being acknowledged for your work and your efforts. This Nine of Cups is, that, again, wishes coming true. Being satisfied. Being pleased. Almost a smug energy. This Emperor's getting what he wants, but it's taken a very long time with this Nine of Wands. Wounded warrior energy. Coming to it's been a long, treacherous battle, very weary, tiring, exhausted, the last stand. But it's showing that you're, perseverance. That you fought all this time, and you will fight again if you need to. But you can see the light at the end of that tunnel. So close to success, and you know it. It's like I struggle to get here to this happy. I'm not. That's 2 9s, by the way, sitting on top of each other with this Emperor. Mm. Tell me about the Hermit. Sorry, Hierophant. I may need to. Yeah, let's dive into that Hermit here in a little bit. I'm gonna move that Death over. Page of Swords. This is almost a looking back over your shoulder energy, making sure you're not going to be stabbed in the back. This Page of Swords, though, brings in clarity, knowledge, fast moving, courageous. Can be, of course, it's the immature energy once again, right? It's this page under, I mean, this is clarifying a different card, but there's Page of Pentacles right here as well. It's that, the little communication. Very curious, chatty, trying to strike up these conversations and get the ball rolling here, right? Being alert, being able to carry on conversations about different things, kind of being inspired. It's like their knowledge base with this Hierophant, because this Hierophant is about learning and being a teacher as well. It's like they've got this wide variety of topics they can discuss. Right? Okay, what do you want to talk about, Taurus? Because I could talk about this, I could talk about that. I want to talk to you though. Let's have a conversation. Tell me about this Knight of Cups, please. Knight of Cups. The Emperor once again. Now this is a very secure man. Or woman, excuse me. Masculine energy, Emperor. He goes after what he wants, and once he's decided, he's bringing in a love offer, and he's secure about it. I'm not sure he's going to be bratty about it either. Because it can speak of, having tantrums and moodiness. He's not wanting the conflict, but he will, he's going to bring in an offer. And it's going to be one hell of an offer from an Emperor. Justice, yep. Keeping things balanced. This deals with consequences to actions, karma, truth. Lots of truth in this reading as well, and planning and strategy. Introspection, I should say. It's like, how do I want to do this? How do I want to handle this? There's this defensive energy and this introspection. It's like this Emperor, though, is strategic. He, like I said, when he wants something, he knows how to go after it. He will be plotting how he's going to accomplish this goal. Okay, I wanted to hear about this Hermit a little bit, please. The Magician. Oh, manifestation. Having all the tools you need to bring something into your reality. It speaks of having skills. This is what you're thinking about, what you're going in your cave about. Again, that Hermit is kind of a nonconformist. He doesn't mind going to the beat of his own drum. And this Magician is skill and abilities and concentration, willpower. This Hermit of self-reflection and introspection, withdrawal, solitude. It's like putting all your skills to the test. Tell me about death, please. You're not letting go of Ten of Cups, your happiness. You're holding yourself back from your own happiness. Your happily ever after, your white picket fence, whatever that means for you with the Ten of Cups. It's a beautiful energy. I mean, it's the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and the Ten of Cups is not far behind it. It speaks of fulfillment and emotional stability, securities, being happy in the home and hearth, that kind of an energy. Homecomings, kind of. You're holding yourself back from that because you haven't let go of something from the past. So when does this Emperor come into the picture is what I'm trying to sort out at this point. When does this Emperor come into the picture? Thank you. Stress, anxiety, self-imprisonment. We've got the 8, the 9, Queen of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Okay, when do they come in? Because you're in this healing mode when they're coming in, I think. Because this is like the self-isolation as well. This is in your head energy. It's like the self-imprisoned. You just kind of shake around, loosen those ties that bind you. Remove that from your eyes so you can see. You had 2 of swords, right? 2 and 3. So you can make a clear-cut decision. You're moving that blindfold. This is the stress, fear, anxiety, nightmares, insomnia. Both of these are kind of isolating energies, right? This Hermit speaks of isolation. This page is coming in with an, excuse me, an offer, an opportunity of some sort. It's very surprising and unexpected. Okay? And Queen of Wands is a beautiful, attractive, alluring. She walks into the room and all the eyes turn towards her, right? She's great on her own. She doesn't mind being independent. She's out socializing, very optimistic, kind of that bouncy energy, very passionate and determined, charismatic. Again, when she wants something, she knows how to go after it, right? So when you're in this isolation mode, you're not going to be social, right? It's going to be, I feel like this is someone that isn't you. Let me find out. Can you tell me who this Queen of Wands is, please? Tell me who this Queen of Wands is. 2 of Staffs, that's why in the path, destiny card, making decisions of which direction you want to go now in your future. 3 of Swords once again. Heartbreak, despair, Page of Coins. They're coming in right as you're in this Hermit mode. This Queen of Wands, I'm fairly certain this is someone you usually go to for advice. She's very boisterous, can be a mother type figure. Queen of Wands, maybe it's an aunt. I don't usually refer to as the Queen of Wands as a mother type figure. They could be phenomenal mothers, don't get me wrong. They're usually very bouncy and fun, and so maybe it's like an aunt. This is someone that you can go to when you're struggling, and they give you decent sound advice, but they also drag you out of that Hermit mode, right? They're like, come on, Taurus, we're going out. We're going to go do our thing. And while all of that's going on, this Page of Coins is going to become involved. And I would like to, you're going through this heartbreak and heartache, right? And going in within yourself to sort all of that drama out, okay? And that's when this person either catches your eye or you catch their eye, or however which way it's going to work. And I don't see you going along with it very carefully, very just like, hey, hi, Mr. Emperor, sure, let's go out. Yeah, I don't see that one. But that Emperor has set his eyes on you, so I don't think he's going anywhere for a little while. Just be honest and communicate and say, look, I'm just not in a good place right now for a relationship. How about we chat a little bit? Because that's what he's going to want to do. He's going to learn about you. You're intriguing him, right? But this Page of Coins, the reason I'm still holding it up is because in this deck, and it's the only deck I think I've ever seen that it's balanced on the tip of his finger, like, look at here what I can offer you, Taurus. I can offer you the world. See it? Isn't it shiny? Isn't it pretty? This is what I can offer you. Right? Temptation much? My. The things you're going to be going through and dealing with. It's beautiful energy, very determined, chasing Emperor here. I mean, if you display that you are not mature enough for an Emperor's, he's going to eventually walk off, right? He'll be like, no, this person isn't ready for someone like me. And not everyone, just because an Emperor and Empress does not mean they're a great match for you, right? It just means that they've reached a certain level in their journey. And that's why this choice is sitting with this Ace of Cups. Because that's when that offer's coming in. And it's like, I'm still in heartbreak mode. I'm grieving. I'm grieving. Just let me grieve. I just want this time. I want to, but remember, some of this is self-isolation. It's ideas bouncing around in your head that sometimes there is no solution, right? Sometimes we have to allow and let go, accept. And it really sucks. But unfortunately, that's the way it is sometimes. Okay. Tell me some oracles, please, for our Taurus. But this card, I just glanced back, is saying, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay? Now, if this person is causing all of this heartbreak and heartache and stress and anxiety, then you need to do what's best for you and walk away from this situation. Okay? Love is a lot of work and a lot of effort, and yes, there are going to be rough times and rough spells. But if you're dealing with somebody that there is way more stress and pressure and anxiety than there is happy, then that is probably not a healthy situation. You may need to kind of look at it, because you know your situation. I don't. I'm not living it, baby. You are. Okay? I'm just saying. If this is a king that is going to, an emperor that is going to constantly pursue you, and no, it does not mean no. And all they do is continually break your heart and cause you stress and cause this and do that, then this is probably not a healthy relationship for you. Okay? I am seeing these red flags being some of this healing energy and murky, mucky stuff here, which is the introspection and the slaying of those demons that have reared their ugly head when someone makes a comment to you in passing. Because this is some kind of cycle that needs to be completed. Right? This is a change in direction, a decisive moment in time. All right. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Beautiful. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Okay. If this is someone, it's like getting a fresh look at a situation from a different perspective, right? Remember, this judgment was here to clear everything up. There's a lot of honesty and truth in this reading. A lot of knowledge, a lot of communication. Hope is a conduit for miracles, right? It's beautiful energy, beautiful message. Hope is the conduit for miracles. Because it is. Hope and love are beautiful, right? All of that white light that was in that Ace of Cups just flowing everywhere. It's like I'm struggling ending this because I feel like I haven't delivered an important message. It's like I've missed something. And I cannot sort what it is. I mean, we've got some... I mean, it's kind of all over the place anyway. But... I mean, break out the pagan deck. I do not use this deck as a religious preference in particular. It for me is most of the cards have different meanings than the standard tarot deck, so it gives me a different perspective when I'm struggling. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Nine of Chalices. Having your choice. It's a beautiful chalice up there. Which one are you going to choose? Walking in there and knowing she's doing well enough, she's getting to pick the one she wants. And the Two of Pentacles in this deck, it is a choice card. It is a 2, but she's running late from work, and so she's running late for a ritual or a get-together or whatever. As again, I'm not trying to press anyone's religious beliefs on anyone else. I use this deck because it has different meanings. And in this case, these two are standing around gossiping while she's running late and having to go get ready. And it's like, oh man, I'm running so late, and they're just like whispering behind her back. But she's been working and she's been doing what she needs to do because she's getting to this wish fulfillment. She's putting in the time, putting in the effort, getting her ducks in a row. Wishing upon that star. This is what she's desiring deep down. Nine of Pentacles. Being single and independent, knowing your value, knowing your self-worth, self-invested, very independent energy, knowing you're doing well, right? Self-sufficient. There you go. Being recognized for things that you have succeeded and worked hard on. Just being able to sit back and relax for a little while and take a break. That's 2 9s sitting right here. You've got 2 aces. You had the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, correct? Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Okay, you have the 9 of Cups right here, speaking of the happiness, contentment, wish fulfillment. You're working towards that investment for that legacy, that 10 of Pentacles. You're not going to invest with just anyone, and nor should you. Is this Emperor a good match for our Tauruses? And that's a difficult question because there are so many people that watch this. Is this a good match for our Tauruses? Thank you. Novice of Chalices. That's like a Page of Cups. High Priestess. Following your gut intuition. She always has her secrets. In this deck, she's also speaking to the High Priestess here. The elder that's in charge of this ritual is speaking to the spirit world and then delivering the messages. Mystery. People have to have faith in a situation. Have to have faith. Have to let go and accept and know that certain things are trust. You can put your trust in faith once people have established that, right? Tell me about these red flags, please. The Star and the Hermit. Intriguing. The Star is hope and inspiration and having faith. And of course, the Hermit is the introspection. Once again, going within. Both of these are very spiritually aligned cards. There may be a religious factor involved in this problem. This combination for me is like you're in solitude mode, right? But you're trying to dive into your spiritual side so that you can have that hope, have that positive, have that faith, heal and rejuvenate yourself. If you were in a very traumatic past situation and you are still in healing mode and you are still doing your lessons and I mean, we all have lessons to do. When someone has been through trauma and abuse, the way their stuff works is a little differently than the average person because dealing with an abuse cycle, mentally, physically, spiritually, is a totally different thing, right? Um, there are certain triggers that are involved in certain aspects that I'm not going to dive into. Anyway, I'm wondering if these red flags are within you, your triggers, and saying, hey, look, this is something we need to work on before it becomes a major issue. Have faith, have hope. I love you guys. This is a very hard, heavy energy right here. That kind of a past situation no one deserves to go through, and unfortunately it happens all too often. But you're getting there. A single independent mode. You're doing well, but you know what you're wishing for. You know what you want, but you've worked so hard to get to this point. And it's like, when does the work ever end? It really doesn't, no matter what your past is. We all have things to do and learn and create and right? All right. I want to get you guys a unicorn because I want something positive. I want some shiny. I want a shiny. Show me a pretty card. This is a very heavy. Goodness. What does Taurus need to hear, please? Show me what Taurus needs to hear. Thank you. Divine potential. Fulfill your destiny. Be all you can be. Look at that gorgeous yellows, whites, glowing. Phenomenal. There's a rainbow in the back. That is inspiring. That is a very inspiring card. Fulfill your destiny and be all you can be. Oh, we had a whole bunch of them turn. I'm going to read them and then I'm going to call it done. If you guys are still hanging out, you're listening anyway. Okay, new opportunities. Declutter your life. Glimpse a magical doorway. Decluttering your life is very important. And sometimes we realize we have stuff sitting around, even mentally, mental baggage, physical baggage, that we need to be rid of. Cosmic Diamond, spread hope and joy, illuminate the world. Look at that beautiful card. If you ever get a chance to see these in person, they really are gorgeous. Our cameras do not do them justice. Cosmic Pearl, expand your psychic gifts. Open the gate to the angelic realms. There was a lot of follow your gut instinct in this reading as well. Open to abundance, believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. Acceptance. Okay? Accept plenty and prosperity. You don't have to do it all by yourself all the time, right? Okay, and we got soul satisfaction. Honor your uniqueness. Do what makes you feel good. Oh, another gorgeous card. Look at this family unit here out there doing their thing. It's a beautiful day. There's a unicorn and rainbows, and all of these flowers and trees are blooming. Very beautiful. I'm glad. Thank you for that advice. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you guys, hang in there. You can do this, right? I love you. Make great choices for you. Until next time, be healthy, be happy. Ta ta.